I would feel a lot more comfortable being seen by a nurse from this country. I mean, how can I be sure you have your papers, huh? If you don't find me a nurse to see me, I will.
Oh, I hate that I have to be at work today. I have all this stupid paperwork to do. I want to be shopping with you. Send pictures, okay? I gotta go. There's this person here. Can I help you?
I need help. It's a medical help.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I didn't realize that.
Ew, you just coughed all over.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I really feel sick, and that's why I want to be seen by someone today.
Well, if you don't have an appointment, we can't help you.
Please, if you could fit me in, I'd be really grateful.
Do you have insurance?
No.
So you don't even have an appointment? And you don't even have insurance? And you come in here looking all dirty. Are you homeless or something?
How much is an appointment without insurance?
Way more than you can afford. I don't know what your deal is, but I don't think this is the place for you. I'm sure there's a clinic on the other side of town who'd be more than happy to take you, okay?
Please, I mean, if you could you do something? I'm begging you. I'm really sick, and I don't think I can make it out there.
Fine, whatever. Just go sit down, and I'll see if one of the doctors has time to squeeze you in. But I wouldn't hold your breath.
Thanks.
Hey, Monique. You're looking gorgeous as always.
Oh, Simon.
I just came back from the safari. Look, Timbuktu gave me this. Hey, John. Didn't see you at the club last night. Are we still on tonight?
We'll see, Simon.
Dr. John, I'm so sorry to bother you, but there's this guy here who says he won't leave unless we see him.
Will you please give him to the new guy? I don't have time.
Listen, I'm sorry. I don't have an appointment, but would it be possible for you to get me in, you know? My wound, it's killing me. It needs to be clean.
I'm sure we can arrange something for our VIP patient. You can go ahead and have a seat.
Yes. Monique, come over here. Who is that?
Oh, he's just some random guy who showed up expecting to be seen. I think he's homeless.
And John's gonna allow him to stay here. Look at him. He's clearly looking for a place to squat.
I know. It's ridiculous. I'm really, really sorry.
Is there somewhere else I can wait? I'm not comfortable here with you're this Mexican drug addict.
I can hear everything you say, you know. Plus, I'm not a drug addict. I'm just sick.
How dare you talk to me like that? Do you know who I am?
Hello, Dr. Eric.
Good afternoon, Monique.
I just wanted to say how nice it is to have another doctor around.
Well, thank you, Monique. I appreciate that. That's very kind.
Is there anything else I could help you with?
Yeah, Dr. John said something about a patient needing to be squeezed in, so I can see him now.
Yes, he's right here.
I'll have you drag out of here in no time.
What's going on over here?
Simon is here for an appointment, but this crazy homeless guy showed up. He's demanding to be seen.
Simon. Simon isn't Simon Hughes?
Yes, he's our largest investor.
Hi, Simon. I'm Dr. Eric.
Hey, how you doing, Doc? Nice
here.
to meet you, yeah. I don't want to cause any fuss, but this man is unstable. He needs to be escorted out of this building immediately.
He's been causing Simon a lot of discomfort, and he doesn't seem fit to be in public.
And what if your next patient is a poor old lady? You gonna sit her beside him? Come on.
And Simon is here for the appointment. That's the one Dr. John told you about? You can go back with Eric now, Simon. He'll take great care of you.
Good.
Excuse Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sir?
I'm leaving, okay?
Excuse me, sir, just please wait.
I'm sorry if I caused any trouble.
You didn't cause any trouble at all, sir. Why don't you come back in? Let me have a look at you. Come on. We can do it right here. What kind of symptoms have you been experiencing?
I've had fevers, this headache that I haven't been able to shake off, and this sharp pain in my chest every time I cough.
That doesn't sound like any fun at all. You want to have a seat? I'll check you out properly. Come on. Right here is good. All right. Let's see what's going on with you, my man. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
Gabriel Hernandez.
Gabe. It's Eric. Eric Schultz. We went to school together, remember? Debate team?
Yes, Eric, I remember you.
It's good to see you again, man. It's been a long time. So what have you been up to? Hey, man.
I messed up so bad. I had a good job for a while, but then I had some financial trouble, and I lost my house. I lost my health. I've been meaning to get another job, but I've just been so sick for so long, and nobody wants to help. And I know what I must look like this homeless monster, but I just want to get my life back together.
Gabriel, you don't have to explain yourself. You really don't. It sounds like you just hit some tough luck, man. That's okay. It happens to the best of us. Believe me. But you know what? I remember you. I remember what you had inside of you. You got what it takes. You're gonna pull it together. You're going to pull it together. You'll be back on your feet in no time. Mark my words.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Dr. Eric, but Simon still needs to be seen, and he's a very busy man, and so he has places to be.
Listen, look, I understand if you can't see me. I mean, I
Nonsense.
came here without an appointment.
No. We're gonna fit you in. I want you to set Simon up with Nurse Jenkins, okay?
I do have to get going.
Oh, well, in that case, wouldn't want to keep you waiting any longer. So how about Nurse Jenkins assists you?
Are you serious? You want me to get a nurse while you treat him?
I'm dead serious. Nurse Jenkins is a very capable nurse and able to perform a simple wound cleaning. Monique, will you see to it that Nurse Jenkins takes care of Mr. Simon over here? And Monique, no charge for Mr. Hernandez today.
What? You can't do that.
It's on me.
No, Eric, I can't let you do that.
And I insist. Thanks, Monique. Bye, Mr. Simon. Man, it's good to see you after all these years.
So, big time doctor, huh?
It's actually my first day today. That was a joke. You'd be all right, man. You'd be all right.
I'm so sorry about this, Simon.
Yeah. Well, I'm not very pleased that I've been passed on to a nurse while he's tending to this homeless man. It always seems like it's those people that end up on the street.
And exactly what kind of people are those people? Have a seat, Mr. Hughes. I'll take a look at that wound.
What happened to Mary? She's my nurse.
Mary no longer works here. I'm the new head nurse now, Nurse Jenkins.
First the homeless man, now this.
Excuse me?
Nothing. I just want to be seen by another nurse, all right?
There's no one else. All the other nurses are busy right now, but I'll take good care of you.
Where did you study?
I'm sorry?
I just want to get to know you a little more. Where did you get your nursing degree, right?
Sir, I assure you, you're in good hands.
You're avoiding the question. Did you even go to school? Or did you just hop the fence like they all do and lie about your credentials?
I'm completely capable of treating you.
What is your name again? Jenkins. You certainly don't look like a Jenkins. I mean, where are you from?
Where I am from doesn't have anything to do with my ability to clean your wound, which starting to smell, by the way. Now, please have a seat.
I would feel a lot more comfortable being seen by a nurse from this country. I mean, how can I be sure that you have your papers? Huh? If you don't find me a nurse to see me, I will.
Oh, finished already?
Actually, I would appreciate if I could be seen by a different nurse. Can you take care of that for me, darling?
Of course. Was there an issue with Nurse Jenkins?
Yes, well, I tried to make it work with her, but I'm used to certain standards.
I completely understand. Let me see what I can do.
Monique, what's going on here?
Oh, I'm just trying to find another nurse to assist Mr. Hughes.
As I've already mentioned to Mr. Hughes, all of the other nurses are busy at the moment.
Oh, well, it shouldn't be a problem just to tweak the schedule a little bit. How about Nurse Myers takes Mr. Hughes and you can take her patient?
Absolutely not. There's no reason to disturb the schedule. Who this guy think he is?
This guy's an investor in this clinic and a friend of Dr. John.
You've been waiting here long enough, Simon. Let me see what I can do about getting you another nurse. I'm really sorry, Simon, but it seems like all of the nurses are booked right now.
This is outrageous.
It looks like I have about 5 minutes before my next patient arrives. This is your last chance to be seen.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'd like to see Dr. John immediately. You know, you should be careful how you speak to patients. Insolence won't get you very far. And I'll make sure of that. Hey, Doc. Are you done with that homeless man? Do you have time to clean my wound?
I thought Nurse Jenkins was taking care of you.
Look, I've been patient enough in this clinic already. I need a new nurse, and I'm not going to be seen by her.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Hughes. Either Nurse Jenkins treats you, or you can get the heck out of my clinic. Try the emergency room.
What is so important that Monique has to interrupt my lunch break?
Sorry to disturb you, John, but I've been dealing with your inefficient clinic all afternoon. Maybe we should have a drink tonight and chat about staffing changes, starting with this one.
And what exactly is the issue with Nurse Jenkins?
Come on, John. You really want me to say it?
I see. Well, that looks like it hurts.
Yeah. Okay.
Have another room. Have a seat.
Thank you. So, John, I expected that you, of all people, would have a little pride in choosing your employees. I mean, John, come on.
Does it hurt?
Listen, John. Is she even legal? You really expect me to invest in this clinic when I can't trust the staff? Hey, John, I've been treated terribly since the moment I walked in here today. Either we make some serious changes, or you're gonna have to find yourself a new investor.
Well, as it is, I already have investors, Simon.
What? You're bluffing. You need me.
I think it's you that needs this clinic more than I need you. I know about all your financial troubles. Investing in Dominican cigars during a pandemic. Really?
Come on, finish it off.
Okay. It's gonna hurt.
and I've been missing my last few menstrual cycles. Is that normal? I thought it was stress because we've been having some financial problems, but now I'm thinking it might be something else, you know, like...
File.
Dr. John, you remember Sheila Ibrahim?
Oh, yes, I do. How could I forget? So, Mrs. Ibrahim, nice to see you again this month. What seems to bring you in this time?
She has a suspicious mole.
Yeah, on my arm, when I got out of the shower.
You don't say. It's a mole. When did you see this?
This morning, I called the clinic right away. I know you're really busy, so I was really happy you could get me in. Thank you.
Well, that wasn't me. That was my lovely assistant out front, Monique. She must have squeezed you in.
I also wanted to talk to you about other symptoms I've been having, like recent weight gain, which is not like me.
No? Look after your nutrients, watch your diets, and you're gonna see a difference. Maybe.
And I've been having this abdominal pain, like, you know, when I press here.
That's most likely connected to digestive issues, which is also related to diet. Again, just watch what you eat.
Well, and I've been having some mood swings, which is not like me, because I'm not a moody person, you know?
Well, could be depression. Could also be related to hormones.
She also mentioned that her menstrual cycles have been really regular for a while now, doctor.
How old are you again?
I'm 40.
Really? Well, what I think is probably the early stages of menopause, nothing more. So, this mole, for your information, it looks benign. She's free to go.
Doctor, I want tests, any tests. I don't mind coming back, or I can wait, but I'm really starting to get worried.
Mrs. Ibrahim, I don't want to spend any more resources from the clinic on doing more tests on you after I've already given you the correct diagnosis. Oh, God. All right, fine. Give me that. Come on. I'm going to write you a prescription for antidepressants. So, hand this to Monique at the desk. She'll fill it out. Ask her for the pamphlet we have on the early stages of menopause. And I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Oh, don't eat so much. Have a great day.
I'd like to speak with you about Sheila Ibrahim's diagnosis. She's only 40. Menopause is not the only answer here. It could be something else.
Are you seriously questioning my diagnosis? Seriously? Let me remind you, you're just a nurse. A head nurse, yes, not a doctor. You're not qualified to question my decision making. God, you need to learn your place around here.
It wouldn't be the first time you've offered a female patient antidepressants instead of actually listening to her concerns.
Be careful. Be careful. You're about to cross the line with me.
She clearly has symptoms of PCOS, and I'd like you to order labs for her.
I will do no such thing. Where do you get off coming into my office, giving me orders in my clinic?
I've seen this before. I have a cousin who went through the same thing just because the doctor refused to take her symptoms seriously. You know that if PCOS is left untreated for too long, it can lead to endometrial cancer, right? You know that?
Yes. And I also know that I don't need a refreshing lesson on ovarian conditions from you. Thank you.
I know what happened with Jennifer Wilson. I know she was faking her child's condition, but what if this time there's a real risk?
Are you finished? Enough.
If you don't want to deal with her, we can send her to Dr. O'Byrne to Bridgewater Clinic.
We're sending her nowhere. And look, I think you're letting your emotions get ahead of you in this. And if I were you, I'd find a way to calm down because you were so close to being fired for insubordination. Don't test me, Maria.
I hope to God you're right about Mrs. Ibrahim, because it could be seriously damaging to this woman's life. And it's gonna be on you.
Hi, Maria.
Yeah?
I know who you are and what you've done.
Perra.
I didn't order this. Nurse Jenkins, may I have a word, please?
Yes, doctor?
You should be more careful about putting your nose into people's business. What would you do if someone put their nose into your business? What would they find, Maria? Huh?
Doctor, okay, I can explain. I just wanted to help her.
Never mind. I understand. Anyway, as it turns out, Miss Ibrahim has PCOS. I'll need to see her immediately.
Yes, of course, she's in the waiting room. I'll bring her in.
Nurse Jenkins? Thank you.
Hello, John. I've got a little info that might be quite shocking. Your precious nurse Jenkins was lying. She's not authorized to work in this clinic, let alone this country. Yeah. You're welcome, John.